Oh, wait. Hi, you guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Oh, no, I'm so dumb. I forgot. I totally forgot. Why are we all the way up here? Like, that's not even my baby. What is that? I still haven't got her pictures to put right there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get ready, you guys. Today has been such... Today has been such a crazy, hectic ass day today. It's not even funny. Like, you know, I didn't do any makeup. I didn't do anything. Today we woke up early because Evelyn had to go to, she had a doctor's appointment. So we went to go do that. Uh, we drove 30 minutes away. Then, you know, I was trying to get Starbucks. She was crying her head off because I don't know what's going on. Crying the whole time at the drive through. Then, you know, went to the doctor. She was crying the whole time, whatever. We went to the doctors. Everything's okay. We went to like a head and neck specialist because she has a bump on her head, and they were bullshitting me. Okay, like the doctor, her regular doctor was like, okay, we'll do an ultrasound, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Then they sent her to an ultrasound. Then they came out with some stupid results that I did not like. I was like, this is kind of dumb. They were trying to tell me it was a cyst, and I was like, this is so stupid. So anyway, so that happened. So we ended up seeing a specialist. Everything's fine. Came home, went to the bank 2 different fucking times. Uh, Came back home. I was supposed to do tutoring, but the little girl didn't show up because I guess her mom had, I don't know what the hell was happening. And then Evelyn took like a nap. She's on another nap right now. So it's been crazy. It's been very, very crazy today. Like, it's been crazy. But anyways, you guys, thank you for joining me. It's another Friday. We're here. And let's see if anybody sent, oh, hold on. Hold on, because I don't know if I have this right. I think I do. I don't know. But let me check and see if anybody sent us any stories, you know? Sometimes people do, sometimes people don't. And if you do have a story, you can write it on here. But I still say text the number or call us, whatever you want to do. Pero I told people like, hey, if you have any like stories, like go ahead and send them over, blah 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 blah, and you know whatever. But no, we don't. We don't have anything. But it's okay, you guys. It's okay. I was like checking my emails and stuff. I don't have anything. Wait. I don't think I have anything. But anyways, how are you guys doing tonight? We'll give a chance for people to come in because you know sometimes people are busy doing stuff. It is Friday, you guys. So, you know, if you guys haven't listened to my podcast, to the newest podcast, go listen to it. It's the story that is on here that I did last week. That's on there. The one episode before that one, we talked about what did we talk about? Unhealthy prison relationships, which I have a lot to talk about that. I have a lot to say about that. I have a lot. Because recently, like I've told you guys, I've been going live a lot on my TikTok. And there's, you know, people on there like asking questions regarding like prison relationship stuff or advice or whatever. And a lot of these things always come up of now that it's like connecting all these dots together. It's like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, you know, I've said this a million fucking times to you guys. I said this a million times to you guys. If you guys are in a relationship where one person is incarcerated and they're not even being nice to you anymore, or they don't want to be with you, we have a call, you guys.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Let's see. How do I do this? Did I hang up? I don't know. What did I do? I don't know what to do. Let's call her back. Can we call back? I don't know what I did. Hopefully we could call the person back because...
Hi, Carla.
Hi, sorry. Did I hang up on you?
It just went like silent.
I think I did. It said press one, and I pressed one. I didn't really listen, so I just pressed one.
Don't
So I don't
worry.
know if I hung up on you. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
How are you?
Well, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good.
But I wanted to tell you first, when I first started with my husband, you were the only podcast or only information I had. So thank you so much. You really helped me in the beginning.
Nice.
When we just met.
Nice. That's good. At least, okay, somebody, at least is using some of my information, so that's good.
But yeah, I was calling basically to add what you were to what you were speaking about last week.
Okay.
And I think about the toxic relationships.
Oh, yes.
And I think I had mentioned a little bit in the comments about my friend.
Okay.
So my husband was friends with her husband, and then when we got together, I didn't live here, so I would fly in and we would drive up together.
Okay.
And that's how I met her.
I remember that now.
Yeah. So now that I moved here, because we got married, I moved, and we still go out together almost every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen to what point she's very obsessive, and it's like really unhealthy for her. And I think I mentioned last week, like the AirPods, the two phones. She schedules her breaks at work around his rec time so that she could be on the phone with him. If we go out to dinner, she'll be on the phone with him. So it's getting to the point where it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And they've been together since they were 16. She's 34 now.
Oh my God.
And he has 2 years left.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But it's gotten to a point where it's very, very unhealthy, and I speak to my husband about it, because obviously sometimes things come up and you can't go visit them, and you can't always be on the phone. And if she doesn't answer the phone, her husband gets crazy. He calls her out. He yells at her. He calls his mom, and his mom three-ways him. And it's like very possessive, very like a little bit scary, because like a little bit like I could take it like stalker. Yeah, like stalker vibe. Like, why didn't you answer me? So
I'm in shock. Really, I'm shocked. Because you know what, though? There's a lot of people that actually are like that. And it's so crazy because it's like, holy crap. Like, I think we're in a place a lot of the times where it's like, oh, that's so normal. Like, we do everything that's around them, and we do everything. I mean, I never did that. Hell no. But go ahead.
Yeah. No. I just think it's to a point where, like, if you can't even take 30 minutes to eat by yourself without being on the phone with that person, like, it's unhealthy. Like, you have to learn to be your own person without them.
Exactly. And it's like, they were together since they were 16, and I'm like, that's a long time. She should be already annoyed of it.
I would think. I've been married 2 years. We were together for 1 year before that. And sometimes I'm like, okay, like, it's been a call, and the call's here 30 minutes, and I just want to get off the phone now. Like, yeah. I don't have so many things happen to me in one day for me to speak to you, like, more than 30 minutes at night. You know what I mean?
That 30 minutes is a long time. I'm like, 30 minutes. I mean, we have, I mean, I don't know, but we used to get 15 minutes. 30 minutes is a long time.
And that's just like per call, because he calls in the morning, he calls in the afternoon, he calls like around 7 to speak to my daughter, and then he calls back at 9:30. So it's like, at some point I'm just like, okay, well.
I know you can only talk about so many things.
Exactly. And lately it's gotten to the point where they've gotten very involved in my marriage with my husband, and it's caused a lot of conflict between everybody, because they were friends in there. They used to be at the same block, and she has a daughter that's almost my daughter's age. So we used to hang out often for the girls, and now, like, it's gone to the point, like, I don't know if they're like having issues or they're just bored or I don't know what it is, but they're like, oh, your husband did this, your husband did that, your husband got a ticket. And then my husband calls and I'm like, so you got a ticket? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no. He is clearly hella drama. He needs to go sit down somewhere and shut up.
So we've had a lot of issues since December. And it got to the point where I was like, something's wrong. So I went up to see my husband during the week when I knew they weren't going to be there. And I told my husband, and my husband's like, he keeps making comments about trading wives and about, oh, my wife is more your speed and your wife is more my speed. And I don't know, it's gotten very awkward now. So, like, now, and I feel bad because I don't want to tell her anything. And now when she asked me this morning, she's like, are we going tomorrow? And now I have to make up an excuse to be like, oh, no, sorry, I can't go with you tomorrow. I'm going to go Sunday. Like, I don't know. It got very, very weird. And I don't know, I can't be around her like that anymore. I just don't want problems in my marriage. And I don't want them involved. Like, it shouldn't get to that point.
Yeah, that's like crossing the line, you know. And
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'm sure you guys talked it out with your husband and you guys are on the same page about like, I mean, how can you even ignore this dude? You know what I mean? Are they
Yeah,
stellies?
exactly. No, they used to be neighbors, but he got transferred out of the block when we first got married 2 years ago.
Oh, shit. And they still talk to each other?
They still talk to each other. They have college classes together 2 times a week.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So it's like they do see each other and like, I don't know, it's just, he's like, I don't want somebody that keeps talking shit about me being close to my family.
Yeah, exactly.
And recently my husband got accepted into like a work release program.
Ooh, nice.
And I didn't say anything because I was just like, I don't want these bad vibes coming from anybody, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason they found out, and she ended up telling me like, oh yeah, my husband went and asked if he could get into the same program.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these stalkers? Like, get your own life. What the fuck?
And her husband is set to come home in 2 years. Like, 2 years, like they have a specific date. My husband, he sees the board in 2 years, in a year and a half.
Oh my God. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they got out the same day?
We drive them back together.
He literally, the other guy made sure that they got out the same day, you know? They're like, we're going to get out together. Oh my God, they're psychopaths, both of them.
It's really weird. And I was driving up with her that day. She's like, oh yeah, my husband went to ask his counselor, and the counselor said he would have to be in the work release for 6 months, and he wouldn't get $1 of his pay until the end. So we're not interested. We're just going to wait it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
That's just,
like, I guess.
That's just crazy to me, girl. I'm surprised you haven't gone off on her, because I think I would have probably eventually gone off on her. Can you get your own life, ma'am? Like, the fuck? How old is this girl? I mean, is she the same age as you?
She's 34. I'm 28.
Oh, no fucking way. Oh, okay, I see. So, no. She's, of course, jealous. Of course. There's no way. Like,
I mean, there's something off because, you know, like, I don't see that as normal.
That's not normal. It's like a competition, you know. I feel like a lot of the times they're in a competition. Like, prison is like high school. They literally want to compete with each other. Like the girl that, oh my God, yes, you're doing this. Okay, well, I want to do that too. Girl, no, bye.
And that's exactly what it is, because when I met him off that site.
Oh my God, you was on the writerprisoner.com.
I know. So, long story, I'm going to give you like a quick resume. So I didn't live here. I'm from here, but I didn't live here. And my dad had gotten locked up here.
Uh-huh.
And my dad had told me about how, I want to sign up to the site because, like, everybody has penthouses or whatever. But my dad wasn't there long enough. for the whole application to go through and whatever. He got sent back. And I was like, oh, like, me being so naive, I was like, oh, like, that probably helps him, whatever. Like, I'm just going to, write to somebody, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up writing him, and we ended up, like, really getting along good, and we started talking, and we were friends, blah, blah. And then I started talking to him in March, and I was flying to where he was during the summer, for summer break. I always go the whole summer. And I ended up going to see him, and I was so scared. I was so nervous. I was shaking. Like, I didn't know what to expect, because I had never, like, apart from when I was a kid, I had never been to a prison, right? And we ended up really, like, getting along. We saw each other the whole summer. We ended up getting married by mail.
What?
Yeah, so we signed, since I was over there and he was here, he's in the state of New York, he ended up finding out that we could get married by mail. So I printed out the application, I signed it, I got it notarized, I sent it to him. He signed, got it notarized, and we sent it to Alabama, and Alabama approved it.
Oh. Is that like the marriage by proxy? No?
It is kind of like that, but they don't call it proxy, because proxy is just, that's when somebody represents. Anyway, I don't know.
Oh, when somebody, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we got married, and then I moved back. July of last year.
Okay.
So I've been, like, I'm an hour and a half away from him.
Okay.
But everything's gone so well until now, and now he's got that work release. He's gonna come home. But I think the issues that we've encountered, especially with his mom, have been really, really, like, hard to get over. And I know at some point you mentioned having issues with your mother-in-law. But but this lady has been, like, horrible. Like, horrible. Like, bringing girls to the visit to have him meet them.
No.
When she knew I was married with him, because they don't need, like, to have to do a whole application. Like, you could just go. And then, like, to saying that, like, oh, she's just marrying you because she wants to be a U.S. citizen when I was born here.
Bitch, what? That lady is funny. She's funny. We gotta meet this lady now. Okay,
She said that I was just with her son so that he could take care of my daughter. I'm like, lady, like, your son doesn't give me nothing. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God. Is she Latina?
Yeah. Yeah, she's he's Mexican.
Okay.
I'm Colombian.
Is it the Colombian lady?
No, she's Mexican.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and she was just like, I want, like, una
nice...
chica de verdad para mí.
Bitch, what am I, fake? What the hell?
I'm like, so what, I'm fake? Like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Man, what the fuck? Oh my God, she really got issues then.
Yeah, like,
she should be thankful, like, that you're talking to her son and you're there for him. Like, what the hell? But
that's exactly what his dad said. Like, she's crazy.
Oh my God, girl, have you ever seen Monster-in-Law?
Yes.
Girl, that's gonna be her and you.
Yeah, she was getting so involved, and especially, like, in the beginning, I tried to be friendly with her, and, like, she would call me, and I would talk to her, and at some point, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy my daughter a Mac for her birthday. She was like, that's so much money, like, you're spoiling her. Like, I'm not asking you for your opinion.
Oh, that lady's nuts. Oh, girl. Oh.
Yeah, and she would go to visit with, like, a big chain with her son's name. And, like, try to kiss him on the mouth, like when she first got to the visit. It was really weird.
I'm still in shock about her bringing other women to the visit.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but yeah, hopefully he'll get into work release. They're waiting for a bed, but hopefully he'll get into the work release by summer, and he'll be able to come home by the end of the year.
Yes, hopefully. That's good. I mean, you have to stay away from this lady.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, I don't want her near my house, near anything. Like, if you want to go see her, that's no problem, but you could go see her at her house. Like, after so many things she's done, I don't want her near me.
Yeah, that's so crazy though. But hopefully everything goes good, with you guys, and hopefully her crazy ass don't get too involved and start bringing problems into your relationship when he's already out.
Yeah, that's what worries me, because I feel like, so right now, ever since I moved here, she hasn't gone to see him. Before that, they hadn't gone in 3 years.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and she would just answer the phone like once a week. She wouldn't like send him commissary. He hadn't gotten a food package in 5 years. Like, they weren't really involved with him. And now she's like, oh, like, she doesn't let me go see my son. Like, I'm not standing in your path. Like, I don't know why you don't go over to see your son, right? And I, like, ever since I got involved, like, I got married to him, like, if I can, I'll send him his food package. I go to the visit every weekend. Like, I try to be there for him as much as I can. But she hasn't seen, like, any positive to us getting married.
That's so weird though, and those are like those moms that are like obsessed with somebody said, wow, those are all red flags. Oh yes, red flags for the damn mom. Like, it's crazy that, okay, have you ever seen those videos where people are talking about how like the moms are obsessed with their sons?
Yeah.
And obviously, like, it's like, okay, how are you not in your son's life for like all this time, and all of a sudden you come along in his life, and oh, now he's having your attention. Oh, now she has the feeling that she needs to be all involved and trying to find him a nice girl when he's married.
He was married. That's what I tell my husband all the time, because I'm like, she didn't go see him for 3 years before we got married. His brother, his brothers and his dad haven't gone in years. Like, he wouldn't get any visits. He wouldn't get any packages. He wouldn't get anything. Like, they would barely answer his calls. And now all of a sudden,
everybody
wants to talk to him. So now it worries me. I don't mind them being or seeing him afterwards, but I don't want them to get involved when he does come home.
Girl, and they will, and they fucking will.
I know.
Because let me tell you something. Literally, I never met any of Eric's friends. I mean, I met them maybe like once or twice in the street. But all that whole time, nobody ever went to go see him. He got out and everybody was, literally, the day that they saw pictures of him in the street, hey, how you doing? The fuck? He's been in prison for 12 years. Ain't nobody cared.
Exactly.
If they start coming out of the woodworks.
Exactly. And that's why I was telling my husband, because I told my husband that I listened to your podcast. And I was telling him, like, her husband also, because my husband's doing his 12 years this year. And I was telling him, I'm like, her husband did 12 years. And then when, like, he came out, like, they start having all these issues too, right? And it worries me, because at the end of the day, like, I don't want to be stressed. Like, it should be, like, a happy time where we're just, like, starting our lives together for real. And I don't want there to be all this drama, especially with your family.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to talk to his mama, though. Like, excuse me, man, you need, like, you don't have to like her, but, she... Okay, mommy. She doesn't need to like you. You don't have to like her either, but at least she needs the decency of, like, respecting the fact that you're his wife. And not, exactly. Like, act like he's single and like, no, man, like, if he's married, you should be like, hey, you should act a certain way instead of bringing all these women. Like, what the hell?
Exactly. And, like, it wasn't one time or 2 times or 3 times. It was, like, multiple times that she tried to bring girls up there, or that girl would actually be up there with her.
Oh, my God.
And that he would, like, get on the visit floor and refuse the visit.
That's ridiculous. Oh, my God. Ooh. Well, we're going to start praying for you, girl, because... Oh my God, that lady's gonna make your life crazy.
Yeah, and I think just him coming home and adapting to how everything is now compared to like 12 years ago is going to be
Yeah, exactly.
crazy.
So be patient, because he has to get used to you too. And then you are also going to have to adjust, with like now he's here instead of like there. And it's just all going to be an adjustment. But if you guys really work on it and be patient and have like a clear view of what you guys want together, like y'all be fine.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, I guess we talk about it so much, but I think I tell him, I'm like, at the end of the day, we just have to see what actually happens when the moment comes, right?
Yeah, exactly. También. That too.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy when they get out.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and you said this last week too, a lot of people don't talk about it after they come home. Or a lot of people, I remember in the beginning, I was like searching, like how to do this and how to send packages, and people don't like sharing their information.
1,000%. I'm like, nobody ever talks about after, And I think, it's kind of like, well, we should, because if we can help somebody else be better from the mistakes maybe we've done or the good things we've done, like, why not? But it's like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know why it's such a secret. Somebody said just put it out there from the get-go because he needs you in the long run.
Yeah, and I try to tell him, I try to prepare as much as I can, but like it's hard, especially if we only get like an in-person visit that lasts 6 hours, 1 day a week, right? And speaking on the phone isn't the same as actually speaking to the person in their face, right? And I think now especially, and I think we had spoken about this before, TikTok videos that like are prison lives or like prison stories where they give like prison relationship advice. It makes it seem so glamorous and so much fun, and yay visits, and I'm going all the way to I don't know where to visit, and this is so much fun. It's not. Like, I don't regret ever starting to speak to him, but it's been really hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's been really, really hard. And sometimes I'm like, I love him and I know he loves me, but like, I don't know sometimes how much I can take. Because it's hard. It's hard to keep up with visits, with phone, to keep up with like home life, like work and school and my daughter. And it's not easy at all. So I remember when I started, and then like I think 3 months after, all those TikToks started. And it was like all like fun and games, and it's really not that in reality.
It isn't. But I feel it's because you know what? I think a lot of people just see like the cutesy. Oh, hold on. Somebody said you can talk and try to prepare yourself, but no one really knows what's going to happen. True. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the TikTok ladies, they be tripping because sometimes I've seen ones that be like, oh, getting ready for him to get out, and they have like closets full of crap for them, and I'm like, what the hell? I wish I had that closet. Like, can I have that? Like, are you serious? And then there's women that's like, they're proud of being a prison wife. Like, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm like, no, ma'am. There's nothing proudful of like sending money all the goddamn time. It's like, no, ain't nobody sending all. I mean, there is some women out there that send a lot of money.
They do, and I think like the TikToks now is like, oh, I send my husband this much a week, and I have to send him this, and these are the shoes, and this is the chain, and these are the glasses. Like, I'm sorry, you're in prison. You're not in a fashion show. Like, you don't need $200 Jordans.
I love that one. You're in prison. You're not in a fashion show. Oh, I like that one. That needs to be on a shirt. I like that one.
But it's true. It's true because me that I go to visit so often, I see some guys coming out with like chains and Gucci like eyeglasses, and like I'm like, where do you think you are? These women are working 2-3 jobs to send you like money for this. Like, this is ridiculous.
Wait a minute, you said Gucci?
There's a guy that's in my husband's blog. And when he goes on the visit, he comes out with his Gucci glasses, and I'm like,
oh, no.
hello, like, you're in jail, my
But
friend.
you know what, though? Because I remember one time in the beginning when I first started visiting Eric, there was this guy that had a grill. And I was like, how the hell did he get a grill? I said, what the hell? And he goes, oh, because he was arrested with them so he gets to keep them. And I was like, what? That's crazy as hell. I would have taken them damn things from him.
It's ridiculous. And even the shoes. My friend, the one I told you about, she sends her husband just Jordans. He only wears Jordans.
I mean,
and I tell her, I'm like, if you don't have money for Jordans, so what? He's gonna walk around barefoot? Like, what's going on?
oh, but you are in a whole different state, so they probably do things hella different over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's different. They have different limits for everything.
He better get them shower shoes, girl, because that's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, she was working another night job. She's like, yeah, because, like, commissary went up and this went up. Like, I'm sorry, no. This is insane that you're even putting yourself through this to send him more commissary money. Like, I can't.
Yeah. Hold on. Somebody said, with all due respect, if you're feeling like that about not sure if you can keep up, then rethink about it. Like someone mentioned, focus on our daughter's school, job, man should bring peace, love. Sometimes love is not enough. I mean, I don't think she's saying that. She's just saying life in general is a lot. Like, life in general is a lot. And then so you're dealing with a relationship that is harder to even, add to that. And that's just normal. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, shit, before I had her and Eric was in prison, life was already hard because I'm like, I have to work full time. I'm going to school, and obviously 15 minutes for me, I had to stop what I was doing so I could talk to Eric for my 15 minutes because then it was like, oh, I didn't get to talk to him until the next day, And so life is just, life is hard, period. If if you're in prison or not in prison, who the hell's knocking at my door? I don't know who the hell that is. What time is it? Somebody's like ringing the doorbell. I don't know who that is. But yeah, it's just life is just hard, I mean, if your life is not hard, I don't know. You must be doing something right.
Exactly. And I don't think, like, yeah, a relationship is stressful and everything, but it shouldn't bring you to the point that you're so stressed and planning your life around these things that you're becoming obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that just isn't healthy. And I tell my husband knows if I'm out having a drink with my friends, he's not going to stay on the phone with me the 30 minutes on the call. He's going to be like, okay, are you okay? Do you need anything? Okay, fine. Okay, I'll talk to you later when you get home. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no need.
And that's how it should be.
Like, exactly.
That's how it should be, because I remember, like, towards the end, like, towards the end, Eric would call and I'd be like doing something. He'd be like, okay, I'll call you later. But before that, it was like, oh, no, I'll stop what I'm doing and la 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 la. But I mean, it's whatever works for you guys. You know what I mean? But no, there's some people that are crazy. They want you to stay on the phone. They want to control everything that you do. They don't want you to go out.
It's controlling.
Mm-hmm.
And she, for example, my friend, the one I'm telling you about, I understand, okay, it's her husband and he's over there and she wants to talk to him. But, like, if we're going out to dinner and you ignore me for the hour and a half we're sitting at a restaurant together, I don't feel like going back out with you ever again.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because it's, you go out, it's a time to enjoy yourself and have some fun, not be on the phone.
Not be stressed over it. He's going to get mad because I'm out having dinner with a friend.
Yeah, exactly. But shit, maybe you need to tell your friend, hey girl, you should listen to this podcast.
I told her and she's like, yeah, but a lot of people have told me that, but they don't understand. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't see what I couldn't understand. I'm in the same situation as you. Said you've been doing this longer, but...
Exactly, and I feel like once you do it longer, it just becomes less of I was a friend, but our time was not as long as y'all. That's 30 minutes, girl. That's a long time. that they get. I'm about to go leave Evelyn with her grandma. Um, you know, give her the seat. I was gonna say something. I forgot. Um, no, but yeah, she needs to get it together. Cause I mean, that's crazy. If it's already like that right now, oh my God! Like, just imagine how it's gonna be like when he gets out. Like that's scary actually.
It just doesn't. I don't think it's good for her to the point where like she just goes work, picks up her daughter, goes back to work, sleeps, and then she waits for the weekend to go up to see him, and then she works, and then goes to the grocery. Like, you have to have a life outside of this relationship. Like, it's a lot, but you still have to make time for yourself. And I think people get so like caught up in the whole like prison relationship thing that they don't see anything else.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, you see that a lot. A lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's just, just yeah, cutting those people out of your life and not talking to them and ignoring them like, "Oh, whatever." Cuz they'll just keep
Yeah, and I
bringing
think with
drama,
her,
drama,
I
drama
just
all
try
the
to be
time.
mutual. Like, hi, how are you? We used to drive up together. I try not to like do that anymore with her. Like, she didn't do directly anything bad to me, but I just don't feel like I want those type of people near me.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's rather to keep them at a distance and just leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. I did, and when my relationship didn't go as planned, I lost my mind. Oh, girl, that's so true because I did the same thing. I think we all lose our minds when it doesn't go like how we want to. But like I said, just stay positive and hopefully his mom don't bring too much drama to you guys when he gets out.
Yeah, and I think it's also accepting, like, we have to put our limits as well. And I think the only time we've actually got into a big fight was because she started doing that. And at the beginning, he was trying to be nice about it. And then I'm like, I don't understand where you're having this reaction. She's disrespecting me, and you're just telling her, like, don't do that anymore. And it was getting to a point where it was upsetting me so much that I had to take a break. And I told him, I'm like, listen, I think we need to like figure things out. You need to do whatever you need to do, and whenever you get that figured out, you let me know. And I didn't answer the phone for 1 week. I took time to calm down, to think about the situation, and he got that resolved with his mom, and we were able to, come to the conclusion that we still wanted to be together. We were going to work on things, but I feel like a lot of people can't do that. So it's important to know when to put your foot down and when to say, hey, this isn't healthy for me anymore. I need to, like, take action.
Yeah, exactly. And like somebody said right here, boundaries, you need to set those boundaries, and if, like, you and your husband need to come up with those boundaries, like, for his, like, for your relationship, and so his mom doesn't keep, getting so where she's really comfortable and like having to come in and do certain things and do all these things. So yeah, set your boundaries and oh Lord Jesus, that lady.
Yeah, something special.
Oh no. Luckily mine ain't that crazy. Pero.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking time to speak to me. Yes. And I really wish you good luck with everything, and especially with your trip.
Oh, yes, thank you.
To see Eric.
Ow, fuck, hold on. My kid just pulled the hell out of my hair. Yeah, thank you. And hopefully, everything goes good with your husband, and just remember, be patient and be positive, and whatever happens, girl, and we live and we learn.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's okay, so even if it goes bad, girl, we just get up and keep going. Exactly. Like, if you guys argue, get back up and work on it and get better, that's all we need sometimes, just.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, girl. And we're here, we're here, girl. You can always text this number. I get the text messages, whatever you need, girl. We're here every Friday. Hey,
thank you, Carla.
Yes, no problem. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That was amazing. Oh my god, did you guys hear Evelyn freaking farted? I was like, that's how I was cracking up, you guys. I was cracking up because she done freaking farted 3 times. I was like, I hope she didn't hear that. I was waiting for her to start cracking up, but she didn't hear it. Let's see. So disrespectful won't be done. Yes, disrespect. Yes. Sounds like the mom is being jealous because she is paying attention to him because the mom never did. Exactly. That lady sound crazy. I hope this caller can update us once the husband is. Oh, I hope so too. I see you, Carla girl. Hey, girl. Evelyn started laughing too. No, we didn't. Oh, okay. That was. Do you guys see me laughing? That's because Hey. She was like, okay, hold on. Let me see if I could get my mom to hold her real quick. Hold on, y'all. Anybody want to call in? Call in. But wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go drop her off, girl, because she about to be messing everything up. Let's see. Mommy. Sorry, I just opened your door a little bit ago so they can come in here. All right. Okay. All right. We're back. We're back. We're back. I dropped off Evelyn. You guys also don't forget to like this. Thank you all. I'll make sure to update all you. Yes, please update us with how it goes, everything. Let's see. Prayers for her. Yes, we gotta pray for her because that mom is there's just some moms that be real special. And it's like, can you be a mom and just be a mom and stop trying to play like something else? Some of these ladies are crazy, It's just crazy out here in these streets. But yeah, if anybody feels like call it, good luck in sending you positive vibes. Aleja. If anybody wants to call, the line is open. Y'all can call. I wonder, it says that there's oh no, I don't want to do no damn headphone. Sorry, I was like looking over here. I don't know what that is. Let me see. That's very interesting though, that you can send Jordans into the prison. Like, what? You can't do that over here. Oh, I mean, nowadays it's different. Somebody was saying that you guys get free 15 minutes. Have y'all ever seen Love After Lockup? It's super toxic, but good to see when this relationship works. Yeah, I mean, who has worked out of all the relationships? Out of all of them. That were not toxic, girl. No, none. Because even this season, everybody, I guess, likes the one couple. You're right. Because, what's his name? Texas, you have to go in with them. Yeah, see, over here too, no. And even when you went in with stuff, they don't let you keep shoes and stuff like that. They'll let you keep maybe glasses if you had them damn grills, but maybe they changed the law now that you don't. And this was back in 2011. It barely came in on the 1st of January, free 15 minutes. That's fucking nice. You know how many 15 minutes that? Lucky. The new seed. Oh no, what's his name? The one from Nevada. Brittany and I want to call him Omar. What's his name? I don't like him. What's his name? They stay together, but he's nuts. And I'm like, she was the one in prison. She's the one that had abandonment issues, and she's the one that getting it together. Chris. No, not Chris. Who the hell's Chris? No, not Chris. The one with the glasses. For what state? What state, what girl? Today's episode, the park wedding at midnight, was low-key ghetto but cute. I need to see this. Who got married? And then, oh wait, never mind. No, never mind. Chris is the one with Gabby. My bad. Oh my God, that couple, they're not even together anymore. He's back in Allegedly, that's what I heard. They have detailed tablets. We still gotta put money on for emails and video visits. Oh, because I guess nobody's doing calls. Girl, you better call me in 15 minutes. Girl. Like, 15 minutes. But yeah, that Gabby and that other guy, that was just acting, I feel, because everything about them. And then now that girl Gabby is actually talking about everything that happened, like in the show, and she's just outing them like she don't give a fuck. But the couple that everybody was like is rooting for and is like, oh my god, they're perfect for each other, I can see them together. It's the ones that got married in prison. I don't even know their names. The one that drives that BMW that looks like a Lambo. That one, I don't know her name. Yes, I saw the video of him hitting her. Made me so... I haven't seen the video. Like, I haven't seen the footage, but I saw, like, an interview that were talking about that, and she was talking about that, which was a couple weeks ago, actually, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they were talking about this, how he was arrested for this, you know? I'm like, what? And he really did act like he was way better than her, which the audacity in that man, but whatever, you know? And then I'm not sure what episodes are recent. The one that's so toxic is Monique, and forgot his name. Who Gabby and what's his name? Yes, that Monique chick. She need to chill because she reminds me of all of us. Who you talking to? Where you going? Oh, why you need to go by yourself? Actually, no, I was not like that all the fucking time. I'd be like, leave Bob, whatever. But, you know, that's what it is, because they're getting out. You're like, let's, you know, we talk about being together all the fucking time. And all of a sudden you want to leave. All the ones from New Jersey, I don't remember the names, but yes, they seem good together. Kind of, I don't know, thoughts. You know, they do seem good together. But the one thing, and I don't know if it's acting, that I did not like is when they were at the park and the mom... No, I wasn't like that. When he got out, girl. Because you nice. I love you because you great. What state has 15 minutes free calls? California. California. They're at the park and Gabby took him for a ride for the money. He left her. He trusted her. Girl, she was talking about he didn't give her that much money anyways. She said, like, okay, so she was saying that he didn't give her that much money, like the mom and the sister, which I believe because his mom and his sister look a little bit interesting. They took most of the money, and she was like, he gave me only, because in the show they made it seem like he was paying for the BMW, her car. New York has 15 minutes free on Saturdays. You know, they were like, oh, he pays for this car. And she's like, he gave me like some money for the car. But she's like, I pay for my car. You know, he never gave me money after that one time or whatever. So I was like, what the fuck? She's just coming out. Like, she's like, and he did it. And he did it. And the mom be lying. And they be doing. And that scene was fake. And that scene was la la la. And that was not. And I was like, damn, girl. I guess you ain't getting paid. Because she's probably like, I don't care. I don't care. But the New Jersey people, them, I'm like, I like them. But if you look at the pictures of her in the beginning of the relationship, she looked really chill, really like cute, like really así inocente. And I'm telling you, when people start dating these kinds of people, we change. Especially if you're not even around. Like, I want to see the video. The video of which one, girl? Of the violences? That one? Or the interview. I haven't seen the other video. I was gonna look it up, but I was like, all right, I'm not. But I probably should. But what's it called? California is unlimited as long as the Wi-Fi is on. They call from the tablets inside the cells. They still can use the phone at dating room. Oh shit, that's too much information. That's too much. I don't like that. You know, keep it simple, keep it basic. Look it up, girl, and then send me the link. Hold on, let me drink some water. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. She changed a lot because she did not look like that, girl. She did not look like that. And now she's looking all ghetto thuglicious, you know. She, you know, whatever. Which is cool. Whatever, girl. Get it, girl. But okay, so I didn't like that part where she's talking to his mom. And the lady goes, I just want you to know, like, I don't want you, basically like influencing her granddaughter to be a certain way because she allows her daughter, a 16-year-old, to have tattoos, piercings, and stuff, which is fine. It's your daughter. You can do whatever you want with your daughter. But she took it the wrong way because this is for me now that I understand things. I'm like, red flag, bitch. Like, she's not talking about the way you're raising your daughter. She's talking about you influencing her granddaughter, which is not your daughter. She's his daughter, and she's just making sure that you are not like, yeah, you can get piercings. Yes, you can get tattoos. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So now homegirl's over there pissed off talking shit because she's like, you are disrespecting me because of the way that I raised my daughter. And I'm like, no, that's not what she was saying. She was just saying, don't come over here trying to do that to my granddaughter because don't do that to her. That's it. You could have been like, ma'am, I respect your granddaughter. Like, I'm not crossing that line, whatever. But it's up to them, whatever. Because then he was all like, my wife, in which I'm like, wow, that's probably the first guy I ever heard say that. Like, my wife comes first and my mom. And he was like, I basically stopped talking to my mama to talk to her. And I'm like, okay, you doing too much. Like, there's a line. Like, your mom, his mom didn't do anything crazy. Someone mentioned we can know who messages our loved ones on the GTL app on TikTok, but she never uploaded a video. Anyone know how? Asking for a friend. Girl, you cannot. There's no way you can. I'm going to tell you why. I mean, in California, no way possible because it has to do with their privacy. The same way that if you were to ask for their visitor list, they will not give it to you because it's against the law, basically. In California. That's like private information. Yeah, it may still have rights. Which I'm like, no, they don't. And even if you're their wife, they do not care. They cannot release any information to you. So I doubt that, at least in California. I don't know, maybe other states, maybe. Because other states are a little bit more open. So who knows? You gotta look into that, girl. Because at least in California, you cannot. California be on some shit. I don't know. We too secretive over here. But yeah, I didn't like that one. I was like, no, I didn't like that. Not sure, but you can tell when they are live on the tablet when the green light lights up. I only have my man, so yeah. Girl, tell your friend to live your best life and do not break your own heart. Oh, shut up, Anna. Anna, what was the one thing that you used to tell me? Don't go looking because you're going to find something. Every time. Every goddamn time. Like she said. What did she say? Do not break your own heart. Because for sure we be doing it. Because we be stalking. And sometimes, I feel like it's probably the time that we need to stop being nice. And we need to start doing things that these people start doing to us. If you know what I mean. I'm just saying. It's time. Yeah, el que busca encuentra. Yes, that's for sure. That's sure. Happens every time. God damn it. So you know what I learned? If you feel like if you're questioning things and you're like, I feel like Anna one time told me too, like, if you're ready to leave, then fucking go look for whatever the fuck. Or no. Don't say nothing. Don't bring anything up if you're not ready to fucking leave. I feel like she said that shit to me one time. And I'm like, but I'm not ready to leave and I still want to talk shit. And look where the fuck it got me. We are up in high desert. The visit room is mostly empty. No one hardly goes visits. Everyone's on video visit now. Damn. Do you have to be COVID vaccinated to go visit? I thought about that because I was like, girl, that is the day that I would have stopped visiting. Because if they would have made me put a damn COVID vaccine, I wouldn't have went. Hell no, I wouldn't have went. I'll see you when I see you, sir. I don't have time for this. Exactly. If you go looking and you find something and you stay, it's like te gusta la mala. Girl, Yes, bitch. Yes, yes. Yes. You have to do tests before going in. Oh shit. Yes, I told you that. Yes. You know, if I would have listened to Anna and grew up maturely, I'm surprised she would pick up my phone calls because I was annoying. Anna, thank you. I love you, best friend, because you're my best friend. She would literally answer my phone calls and I sound like a broken record. And she still would listen to me. And she would still give me the best advice and I'd be like, okay. Did I take it? I listened. I didn't do it. You know? But I was very immature minded. Like I was very immature. Mind you, I was old as shit. But mentally, I was not there. You guys know, girl. Me and Anna became friends when I started sharing my story, and then she would like, you know, what the fuck? She like we were on our lives and stuff. We're like on lives, and she would just be there, and then we became friends. I don't even know how. Like we just became friends. Growth. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And it's crazy because, you know, at the beginning, when before, like, in the beginning, before that, even that documentary came out, like, I talked to her and then we, you know, Eric got out and like we would talk and I was a mess. She could tell you, like, Carla was a fucking mess. She could really blackmail me. She could really, 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 really do that. She could really fucking do that. She knows all my secrets. Yeah. But, you know, life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. Oh, Lord Jesus. I just had like flashbacks. Like, I don't even know. Like, was that your first official exposure? Because that's where I know you from. It took me forever to find you on YouTube when I saw your story on Snapchat. Yes. I mean, before that, I was already doing YouTube videos. I love you, never. We locked in, no switch up. That's a song, right? Exactly, Anna. What you say, girl? I still need, girl. I'm coming to Texas, girl. I'm coming to fucking Texas, girl. Have you spoken to anyone whose husband has come home already? No. I mean, only Anna, but that's it. Nobody wants to talk to me. Yeah, nobody wants to fucking talk to me. I was doing YouTube videos. I started making YouTube videos because I was like, oh, it'd be nice if I document, you know, like him, you know, close to getting home and you know, maybe I can like learn something and teach something at the same time. And I started doing that. And I was doing, me and my hubby has been home 2 years. Yes. Only Anna, that's it. Nobody, nadie más quiere hablar conmigo. Nobody wants to talk to me. And, yeah, and then they reached out to me because I guess I saw my YouTube video, and then that's where they did that one. And then, you know, that's it. How was it? How has it been, Anna? We did a podcast episode if you want to listen to it. It's a good one. I'm hot. I'll tell you where it is. My husband came home, but he didn't do hard time. 6 months, craziest 6 months of my life. We got married right after he got out. Jail talk is real. Yeah, girl, I don't need, see, this is the thing I learned. It doesn't matter if they've done 3 fucking months, 6 months, a year. And I hate because I've seen this on TikTok where people like to just talk shit to other people. Is this one of the, no. I think I heard it then. It was like the second story. I think it was second story time. When women like to jab at other women, like, your man only did 6 months. Well, your man only did 15 years. Well, my man's doing life. Bitch, who cares? We're all going through the same thing. We're all going through the same thing. The men go through the same thing, you know, and it doesn't matter how long they've been there. It mentally affects them and it affects you also. So I feel like it's all the same fucking shit. It's all the same thing, you know? Because put it like this, girl. It's not a competition. And I think, you know, girl, try to stay in your room one whole fucking day. Tell me how you feel. It sucks. You know, try to stay 2 days. It sucks. So, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a month or whatever. Hold on, one of my kids is texting me. Crazy, the first year was hard because we had to deal with people, parole, and addictions and mental health, but with a lot of prayer and growth, I can say we are living our best life. Yes, amen. Hold on, my kid. She's like, we're having tutoring tomorrow. Yes, yes, we are. We are. Fuck is this? Yeah, you know, that really encouraging. And everything is possible, you know, and you have to remember too, there's a lot of things that come out with the men because we don't really know a lot of the stuff that's going on, especially if you didn't know them before. You know, there's a lot of things, just like they don't know a lot of things about you. You might be crazy psychopath too, and they don't even know. You know, they might have married Chucky and they didn't even know. You know, like jail talk for us out here in the streets too is real because we could be real nice. And then they get out and we start, you know, it's a little different. So, you know, it goes both ways, you know. So yeah, I just feel like it's just similar. So it doesn't matter if it's 6 months, whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy. It affects them and it's a lot. So I'm like, please stop doing that to fucking, like, bitch, you're not in prison. And some of these women, they act like they're in prison, them damn selves. They start telling you like, well, my husband, you know, this, and we've been doing this for this, and you need to not talk to them, and you need to, what yard is y'all man in, and what have they done, and what was their charges, and what they done, have they been in the right bit? Wait a minute, I'm just coming here to visit. What the fuck is really going on? Like, who cares? It blows my mind how women are so concerned about what the fuck their man is doing. And it's just very interesting to me, you know. I don't know, you know. That's one thing that I never did. I never got involved in any prison politics. I don't give two rats asses what the hell y'all doing by there. You know, I hate prison wife jail politics. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. What? You like rabbits? I don't care. Like, what? I don't care. I don't care if your favorite color is rainbow. Like, leave me alone. I'm just here to visit. I'm here to go home. I'm just trying to eat my chips with my man. Like, I do not care. And there's women that go there and pay attention to everything. And they take it up to them damn selves to be like, don't talk to her. You know, thank you, Ale. Anna said thank you. Girl, they need to tell their men not to give interviews on the phone, especially if they are in the GP. Interviews? What? Interviews? What they do in interviews? Exactly. Visit and get out, not there to mingle. Yeah, yes, the girls who sit in the waiting rooms just jabbing about what their man doing. I know of a story one guy got handled with. Wait, what do you mean? The girl, they need to tell their man not to give interviews on the phone. Do you be listening to that YouTube guy that does like prison interviews? I was on his show too. Yo andaba ahí de metiche, like, my name's Carla. Yo me llamo Carla. Are you talking about him? She calls her man to be 6 feet. That is fucking crazy. She's all, see, this is the thing, because women be like, my man is little chick call from the 20575. I don't know why I had to do that. Because that's how women be. You know, I don't know where the name that fucking came from. Hopefully they don't fucking bite me in the butt later. The guy was stabbed by his own crew. That's crazy. But see, that's bullshit. You know why? And I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit. Because my understanding is, I mean, I don't really know the whole backup story to this, but my understanding is, at least when you go into a prison and you go and you get transferred, and Eric taught me all this shit. I don't really know. You have to show your paperwork to the people. This man up in high desert, 180 hands free. This was up in desert, 180 hands. What the hell is 180 hands free? And oh girl, you sounded like you in this. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, you have to, like, I guess, present your paperwork to the people that you're supposed to hanging out with or whatever. Hello, the people that you're hanging out with can't fight with your hands, only weapon. Oh, I feel like they all do that. Prison never fights with hands, I feel like. 180 homicide. Girl, you're talking to me in a different language right now. Is that a code word? Because I don't fucking know. I don't know. But, fucking compact girl, she know all the fucking words. That is a lot of deaths. Anna. I don't know why Anna would be me. I don't know if Anna's serious, but to me, that's an answer I would say. So I don't know. I'm just slow, probably. I don't fucking know. Haha, sorry. I love the background decorations. Oh, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. I gotta change these pictures because that's not Evelyn. Yeah, you have to present your paperwork and all this stuff. Unless homegirl goes on the interviews and starts saying something else. That's why you never... Wait, did the girl do the interview? Or did he do an interview? Or how did that happen? Because now I feel like I need to know more details. Like, what happened? And who's his own people? Like, what? He did. Oh, he did. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. His girl hooked it up with the YouTuber. Oh. So she was like, hey, boo, there's this guy. I need to see this. I know, me too. Girl, give us the information because I'm about to go look at it. Funny story. You guys want to know a funny story? I know. Let me shut the fuck up. Then I'm going to get my ass beat for talking too much. Okay, vamos a ver. What is this called? I know this guy, he has a lot of videos. He's doing really good. He's doing really good for himself. I'm invested. Yeah, me too. We need to know. My man told me about it. Girl, you better. Okay. He did an interview with the guy from YouTube. I know him, but I don't know him. I follow him, and I did an interview with him. He did like a prison wife's whatever with me. I think he liked me. Oh man, the cheese may be good. Exactly. And I'm gonna have you call, girl. You need to just tell us, because this whole text thingy, like, it ain't working for us. You're gonna have to call and just tell us a story, because you can't even give us a damn list. Stories from the pen. He changed his channel name. ¿Por qué la cambió? A ver, vamos a ir a ver. We're doing some research. I hate when people say that. Story qué? Stories from the pen. Why he changed his name? Stories. How do you spell stories? Didn't he have, I don't know. It was called something else. Oh, wait. Oh. This is a different guy then. Okay, so I follow the guy that's stories written by a current prisoner. That's the guy that I did he has a tower photo. Yeah, that's him. He's nice. He's really nice. Me habló and everything. He's like, hey, he's real nice. It's a Mexican guy.
Stories written by a current prisoner. Here it is.
Yeah, here it is, my friends.
Remind you just one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, please strive for greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Do not give up on your dreams. Take that initiative. Take that first step. In chasing your dreams, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, time will pass by, and before you know it, you will be where you want to be. But all it takes is that one step, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let negative influences hold you back. Don't let someone tell you, like that ain't gonna work. That's a joke. Don't waste your time on it. Don't listen to those type of people. If you, like I'm telling you, sincerely, you have a vision and you believe that you can make something happen, then what's stopping you? There's two types of people in this world, man. The people who have these great ideas and they let them slip by, that $1 million idea, and it just slips them by. And there's those people who actually take action behind that thought. So I'm here to remind you just one more time. Let's do this, man. Wake up. Do what you got to do to put yourself into that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Call in.
I'm telling you, man, because you can make it this happen.
Who are we calling in?
2023, man. This is our year. It's our year to take over, and I sincerely, firmly believe that me, myself personally, I will be in a better position in 1 year, regardless if I have this channel or not. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you feel the same way. This is our world, man. Let's take over it. With that being said, man, let's go.
Who we taking over? What we doing?
Please hit that like button on your way out and hit that subscribe if you haven't already done it. Chew. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, here we are just to remind you just one more time that we are not trying to promote this type of lifestyle. We are not promoting any type of criminal
Motivational
activity,
spaghetti
or anything like that. We are 100% against it, but let's just be real, ladies and gentlemen.